not 17th century.
Restoration по скрепу должна.
Between these gaps. Alright, so I'm going to take you on a house tour. Alright, so let me take a seat. And you are all in a region called Chettiars. Okay. Community who lived here. There's a reason for me saying who lived here because not many Chettiars live here anymore. You will come to understand in the tour why they don't live here anymore. Alright, so since Chettiars have lived here, this is called Chettinad. And Chettiars are originally from a place called Kaveri Pumpattinam, a coastal town in Tamil Nadu, which is about 250 kilometers away from here. That is also known as Pumbugar. Alright. So Chettiars used to live there. They used to be basically the tradesmen. Okay, they used to, they started, since they were living in the coastal region, they started their business with salt, went into grind, spices, clothes, gold, diamond. Finally, they ended up doing money lending business. So that has become their main business later. So Chettiars used to stay in Kaveri Pumpattinam. They used to sail across the sea. They go into different Southeast Asian countries like Burma, Indonesia, Thailand, Singapore, Malaysia, and also to Sri Lanka. They used to go there, stay, do business, come back with the wealth, keep it in their houses in Kaveri Pumpattinam, and they go back again. So that was their routine. So everything was going well, and the Chettiars had a lot of wealth in their houses in Kaveri Pumpattinam. And everything was, the whole Kaveri Pumpattinam was flourishing with a lot of wealth. In the map or in the official records, remains as Ramachandrapuram. The bank is addressed as Ramachandrapuram. The school is addressed as Ramachandrapuram in this particular village. So that is how Chettiars came here. So this particular village, you can call it as a smaller village in Chettinad because this particular village has got only 65 mansions. Whereas there are villages like Kottayur, Pallattur, Kanadakatam. These villages have got 400 to 500 mansions in each village. So that is how Chettiars came from Kaveri Pumpattinam. They all settled here, and this particular region was started called as Chettiars. Alright. So this particular house was originally called as TSK House. T stands for Tirthappa Chettiar, S stands for Sokalingam Chettiar, and K stands for Krishnappa Chettiar. In Tamil they call it Tina Chona Kina Veedu. So Tina Chona Kina means TSK, Veedu means house, TSK House. So T.S. Krishnappa Chettiar, this is basically Tina Chona Kina, TSK House. We, Sangam Group of Hotels, runs hotels in Tamil Nadu. We took this property in 2007 from the current owners on a leased basis for 30 years. And we have started doing restoration from 2007 until 2010, 3 years of restoration, and then we opened this as a hotel in 2010. And we named it as a Chidambara Vilas. Chidambara Vilas, basically the name came from the Sangam Group. Basically, Sangam Group owners used to started their business with the transport business. Okay, they used to run buses from Namakkal to Trichy to Tanjavur. So that was their first business, which brought them a lot of wealth to get into many other businesses and become more wealthier. So to invest into different hotel companies. So with that sentiment, they named this place as Chidambara Vilas. Those Chidambara Vilas buses you can still find running between those cities even today. So that is how this was named as Chidambara Vilas. They have not only brought the architecture, they have also brought a lot of construction materials. For example, if you see this particular pillar, this is Italian granite. Okay, the tiles behind you, the black and white tile, is a marble tiles from Italy. Alright, so this is rosewood from Burma. The whole top is done with teak wood from Burma. Alright, so those stained glasses, the colored glasses, are from Belgium. The specialty of those glasses, if you see it in the sunlight, you can see all the colors. But when the sun goes down, when it gets into dark, these glasses will change into black and white. So you can see after the tour gets over. And also these mirrors which are on both sides, which is brand new, these are also 120 years old, as old as this house, from Belgium. Then you have the grandmother clock here and grandfather clock on the other side. So those are also brought from France, but assembled in Pondicherry, a place in India called Puducherry also. So that is where they install. So that is how Chettiars have brought in a lot of construction materials and also interior materials to build their houses. All these beautiful carvings were done by people from a place called Tirunelveli in Tamil Nadu. There were 200 craftsmen who were working in this house for the whole 7 years, who did all this beautiful, intricate woodwork in this particular house. For their skill, an example I will show you that if you see here,
19th century?
only 19th century, end of
இதுவே
18th century. Those
ஒரு
are
கிலோ இருக்கும்னு இல்லை.
but not 17th century also. Carved a chariot, okay, and they, after carving the chariot, they carved these pillars, all right. After that, between the gap of this pillar, you see inside, they carved a Amman statue between these gaps. Unfortunately, their generation not continue doing this work. In those days, these craftsmen basically came from Tirunelveli. They did not have a permanent place. They come to one house in Chettinad, they finish the work for 7 years or 8 years, and they move to another house to do the work. So that was their life. But unfortunately, today there is no one available to do these kind of intricate carvings. Right? Every Chettiar mansion is like a treasury. Okay, they had a lot of liquid wealth inside their houses. So they used to have very strong securities outside their houses. Inside they used to have a very strong doors and locking system. This is lock number 1. This is lock number 2. This is lock number 3. Alright, so this itself is more than enough. Even an elephant can't break this. But Chettiars still had the keys to lock. Okay? The keys goes inside. Lock number 4, 5, 6. And that was not enough for Chettiars. Please come here, please. There and they all came back to India. Since Chettiars were going and coming back every year, they had enough wealth in their houses. Because what Chettiars used to do is, they go and invest something and they bring the whole profit back into their houses in Chettinad. The material quality these days are very different. And the composition of the materials were not right now what they were doing. Also he says another point, that whenever the three, the limestone, aritaki and palm sugar, which are boiling, in those days people used to know through the bubbles when to add the egg white on a right time. Through the bubble you used to see. If you add it 5 minutes before or 5 minutes later, you won't get this kind of smoothness. So that accurately they made this kind of mixes and they actually plastic it. Alright? Next, Mugappu, Padasalai, Valavu, Visiri, and we are in Bommakottagai. Okay? Alright, so if you see all Chettiar mansions starts from one street, you can see the straight line, and gets ending in another street. Alright, that is how Chettiar houses are built. So this particular Bommakottagai was used for ladies' functions. Alright? This is basically a ladies' entertainment room. Also, the Chettiars used to teach their girl children the dancing and singing skills here, because in those days it was mandatory for the women to learn singing or dancing during their young age, because during wedding proposal they were asked to sing or dance. So they used to teach their girl children about singing and dancing here. That is why they kept all the dancing dolls with dancing postures and music instruments. Apart from that, all the ladies, elder ladies of this house, archies, used to have their functions like spiritual functions, like Navratri, Varalakshmi Viradam and all those things. When they have those kind of functions, they also invite other ladies from the village. And the other ladies, when they come, they won't enter from the front door because the men will be doing business there. So they don't come in front of the men. So they'll also not come from the back door, because coming to an auspicious function from the back door is not right. So, especially for them to come, Chettiars have kept a door here which opens to the road. So, this house has road or streets on all four sides. Alright, so this house is built in an area of 1 acre with a 65,000 square feet, ground and first floor. So, that is how they built it. This the land was given by Raja Vijay Raghunatha Tondaiman to Mr. Krishnappa, Mr. Tirthappa Chettiar. From Tirthappa Chettiar, the land came to Chokkalingam Chettiar. From Chokkalingam Chettiar, the land came to Krishnappa Chettiar. By then, Vijay Raghunatha Tondaiman's grandson, Rajagopala Tondaiman, was the king. So, King Rajagopala Tondaiman had a very close relationship with Mr. Krishnappa Chettiar. Whenever the kingdom ran sorts of fund, they used to come and borrow money from them. So, King Rajagopala Tondaiman treated Mr. Krishnappa Chettiar like his close aide, and he had allowed Krishnappa Chettiar to use his kingdom's emblem with his own names, TSK. Okay, you can see here. Now you throw the bucket down and leave the rope slowly through the pulley. Yeah, go inside, yeah. Step by step, yeah. Go on, don't worry, go on. When that hits the water, you'll find a noise coming. Okay, go on. Go on. Breakfast, mid-morning snacks, they call it Ide Palagara. Lunch, evening snacks and dinner. Right, so they used to cook, they had these kind of firewood structures, the whole area there. And there are about 10 slots of this particular fire set of having toilets and bathrooms inside the house. All the toilets and bathrooms were outside here. It was in that corner. There were 5 toilets and 5 bathrooms. We actually demolished them during our restoration. And this side was the vegetable garden. And that is the third well of the house. And that well has also got water. That is also 250 feet depth. And during those days, they used to use that water for watering the garden and also for the washing purposes. So this is converted into a swimming pool during the restoration. Part of this floor. This was a huge hall, similar hall what you see downstairs. So we converted them. This hall was also used. You can see all the mansions, everywhere is mansion. On the top, see in this village?
என்னது?
லைம்ஸ்டோன் போடுவாங்கன்னு தெரியும்.
லைம்ஸ்டோன், கடுக்கா, பாம் சுகர், எக் ஒயிட்.
All these trees, every single flower, because the trees are not grown big and it was flat, so the securities can see all the movement in the streets. Whenever there is a movement, they used to signal the other securities in the ground floor, but also in the other houses by waving the torch light, the fire torch lights.
அந்த க்ரீன் கலர் இருந்துச்சு, ஸ்க்ரேப் பண்ணோம் அப்படின்னாரு.
Restoration அப்போ ஸ்க்ரேப் பண்ணாரு.
Yeah, but what is it made of?
Country wood. Country wood. Country wood is lighter.
என்னது இது?
தீவான் புது எலக்ட்ரிசிட்டி இன்ஸ்டாலேஷன்.
இது ஆடி காட்டுங்க. இது ஆடி காட்டுங்க.
இது ஒன்றும் இல்லை ஜி, பாலை வந்து நீங்கள் அண்ணாண்ட நான் வந்து இந்தாண்ணா
ஹேண்ட் ஃபுட்பாலா?
ஃபுட்பால் இப்படி போட்டுருவாங்க. அப்புறம் நீங்கள் கோல் போடணும் அப்படி.
ஓகே.
If you are studying maths, science, social, English, Arabic, these 4 subjects you will have. In our subject you will have.
நல்லா ஜாலியாக ஸ்விம்மிங்கில் குளித்தோம். நல்லா இருந்துச்சு. சூடாக வர இருந்துச்சு தண்ணி. அவங்க சுடு தண்ணி தான் அனுப்புகிறாங்களோ என்னமோ தெரியல, பட் நல்லா சூடாக இருந்தது. குளிரமோன்னு பார்த்தோம் சாயந்தரமாக போகிறதுக்கு. நல்லா இருந்துச்சு இந்த அனலுக்கு ஃபுல்லாக. இப்போது சாப்பிட போயிட்டுருக்கோம். ஃபைன் டைனிங் சாப்பாடு. நாளைக்கு காலையில் வில்லேஜ் வாக்கு, அதுக்கப்புறம் என்னாச்சு அது பிரேக்ஃபாஸ்ட். இவ்வளோ இன்ட்ராக்டிவ் பிரேக்ஃபாஸ்ட்டா அப்படியாண்ணா? ஆனால் ஆக்சுவலாக அந்த அம்மா சாயந்தரம் கொடுத்துச்சே, செம்மையாக இருந்துச்சு. அந்த சிக்கன் சுக்கா வேறு லெவலில் இருந்துச்சு. அது சும்மா ஒரு 2 நிமிஷம் தான் பண்ணாங்க, வேறு லெவல்.